Dr. Footballhead here after another insane weekend of betting college and pro football. Another $4,000 weekend. That makes it over 20K in profit since I quit my slave labor job at Pro Football Focus to become a full-time sports bettor. So I wanted to give back to the community and share a few tips I've learned along the way with you guys. So let's start with number one, bankroll management. I think this is probably the most important tip for new bettors that want to make some money on the side doing this, because you get so excited to start down this journey of finding expected value bets, and you hear all these good things about people making money, and you go on a bad streak to start out. And if you're not really paying attention to how big your bankroll is and how much you're betting on each play based on the value you're seeing, you could go on a bad stretch and completely deplete your account and then feel like, okay, well, this is clearly not for me, like, and just be done with it. So I would say pick a unit size, stick with it. When I started, my unit size was $50. It's gone up since then, but I use that $50 as the baseline. So if I saw a play that was around 5% expected value, that's what I would base my $50 bet on. If it was something that I liked but maybe had gone down in value a little bit, under 5%, maybe I only bet $40. If it was something that had a really big edge, like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10%, I would go up accordingly. So 60, 70, 80, $100. And then also keep in mind, if you're betting long shots, I don't really go over anything plus 200. But if you are someone that likes to bet home run props or touchdown props, just keep in mind that you want to limit your exposure short term. Those plays can still be profitable long term, but if you're putting full units on long shots, you could run into some bad stretches where none of those touchdown plays cash, and you just deplete your account. So focus on bankroll management, stick to a unit size. When you see great value, increase that unit size, but limit your exposure. Tip number two, find value wherever you can. These books are not our friends. Everybody knows about FanDuel, DraftKings, MGM, Caesars. These people spend millions of dollars on Super Bowl commercials. They're naming all the stadiums. They've got the money. So let's take advantage where we see value. If a new book pops up like Fliff or Rebet, these DFS sites like Prize Picks, Underdogs, Parlay Play, Jake Paul's company Better, when these companies pop up, a lot of times they don't have their odds sorted out, and you can find value in those places. So don't leave any stone unturned. Don't leave any promo unused. Find the value. Take advantage of these books. Like, they're taking money from all your friends that don't know what they're doing betting. So let's take that money back. So sign up for every book. Do every promotion. DFS, offshore, main books. Hit it all. And that's where you're going to find that we have the edge ultimately, because we're playing these books against each other and we're making money in between. Finally, tip number three, join a community. Something that I didn't really realize was a thing until I got down this rabbit hole was how cool the gambling community is. Get on Twitter, X, whatever. There's a ton of people that they want to help people because, like I said, this is us against the books. Like, there's free money out there to be had, and there's no reason to not help other people in the community. It's not a zero-sum game. So if you get a bet in, send that bet along. But I found success joining some Discord communities. I'll put a link in the description to the Discord that I'm in. It's really cool. There's a free 3-day trial if you want to try it out before the weekend. See some of the really cool correlation bets that roll in for football, where you're able to pair, over a quarterback's yards with over a wide receiver's yards and a few other things sprinkled in there, and make some really cool payouts. And then just on top of that, it's a community of people that you can bounce questions off of. So like I said, even on Twitter, people are super responsive. You can DM just about anyone in the space and they'll get back to you and help you out, because there's going to be times as a professional gambler or as a side hustler, sports bettor, whatever you want to call yourself, that you have questions. Hey, how did you make it through this rough patch? I've lost 25 bets in a row before. Like, I don't know if I have the slips, but I've had days where it's just red, 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 and it feels like, oh my God, how am I going to get out of this? But you can bounce those questions off people, and if you're doing the right things out there, they'll give you the advice. Stick with it. If you're making EV plays, you're going to be all right. Other questions that the community can answer for you. How do you talk to your family about being a professional sports bettor? There's a lot of things that come up that maybe you're not predicting when you start down this path of EV betting. and side hustling this cash from the casino. So anyway, join a community. Everyone's really cool in this space, and let's take the money back from the books. All right, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.